Okay, so I'll just show you very briefly. I've got this going, uploading, that uploading, and this uploading. So while I'm doing that, I thought I can't really be uploading on my usual laptop. So I'll just talk about these, not uploading. So while that's going on, I can't live stream there because if I'm live streaming there, then that's it's going to have really laggy the live stream will be very slow. So instead, I will just talk about these things, and then later on, I will add them to the playlist, but I'll remember my place. So this says redmusic.pl, Red Fox Music, but it's actually Sweet Love Radio Edit by Liviu Horror and Mona. And the music video is really sweet and romantic, and as the title suggests, and the music is very addictive, very catchy and bubbly. And then you've got Ronan Keating Fires. I don't know if I've got the whole. Yeah, I do. All right. Some of these in my library are. I don't know why they're doubled. So that actually means they show up in two different places in my library. And I had to add them back some other time. So just like talking about that though. Okay, so I will probably add Fires by Ronan Keating. Fires it has a really good motivational sound to it that I've always really liked. Some of the songs I'm not that crazy about. I do love the song Oxygen, so I'll probably add it. It sounds kind of like dance pop, but I liked that sound to it. I did love and I liked the music of Will You Ever Be Mine. It had like kind of that wonky pop thing where it sort of sounded like a sort of R&B in a way, but also modern. So next I've got Rooney, and those are the two songs that I would be adding then from my library. And I don't mean adding directly from my library, obviously. I just mean that I would be looking them up based on what's in my library, the songs I've writ through the years from my CDs, and other favorites. So Tell Me Soon. I like the song more than I do the video, although the video is really cool. So it's just sort of like a sweet love song. And then Help Me Find My Way is a really nice ballad, and I always liked the vocals on it. And then Salamanda, Let Me Hold You. This means it's two different places in my computer. So that meant it was moved at some point. Had to re-add it to my library to play it. Psalm, this is Toy Spark Gun, and it was by Dan Black and Psalm. And it's got this amazing like digital cello thing throughout it, and it's got really good lyrics. I mean, Dan Black always has really fantastic metaphors in his lyrics that make his songs so compelling. Um, and that's definitely true about that song. So I'm adding that. I think I already added Black and Gold by Sam Sparrow. I know I talked about that already, so I probably have added that. I don't know. Oh, no, I have not. Okay, so I was going to say, I don't know if I've added this one. No, I haven't. Mador Ki Mador by Sandra N and Adrian Sina. I love this song so much, and it's one of the most, I would say, heartfelt songs that I've ever heard her sing. And in the song, she's singing about this guy who she knows that he's not good for her. She knows that, like, even her parents don't approve of him. And she's kind of like putting all her hopes on this relationship with him. And then she sees him with someone else, and um, he's trying to reason with her and trying to kind of keep her still feeling like she's not been discarded and that he still loves her. But still, she thinks that he's cheating on her. And so when she sees him with someone else, she thinks that he's cheating on her. And so he's trying to reason with her and console her in the song, but she's also, she's so upset though. So she's singing about how um, she won't allow herself to admit that she's crying. And so she's saying that her eyes hurt because of the starlight. And it's just very beautifully worded. I know I'm kind of like botching the meaning because there's like so much more to the song than that. The emotions of it and the descriptions in the lyrics are just so poetic, um, and it's really singing about kind of like reconciling that sort of hurt by like all the, like she's kind of like on the verge of obviously breaking up with him, and it's all just kind of like a misunderstanding sort of thing. And anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful song in my opinion, and I will definitely be adding it. And here are two different Sasha CDs. So there's Surfing on a Backbeat, and I've talked about this album in particular some different times before. Um, I loved many songs from it. I still do. And there were some songs that I particularly always love listening to. And I would listen to the whole thing, but there were some songs, of course, I listened to so much, and it saddened me when it got scratched up. But I was like playing it to death. So anyway, yeah, it eventually got scratched up. Um, but Blown Away is actually not Blown Away. I don't remember actually, like the title got mixed up when I ripped this CD to my computer, and it got mixed up with like a different, I'm not sure how to word it. Um, it got mixed up with a different release of the album. There was a different version of the CD, and so the track listing got all mixed up with that when I ripped it to my computer. So I'm not actually sure which one this is. I know I'll find out later on when I'm adding it. Turn It Into Something Special. This song was a very different song from anything else on the radio. It's like a pop rock sound, and in the song, it's describing all these circumstances that are negative and how you can change your perspective when you and doing that. Um, things don't have to seem so bad when you just change your perspective. So it's just a beautiful song and motivational. Days Like These is another one of those songs where he's singing about um this kind of relationship where they're arguing, fighting. There's all kinds of stuff getting in the way of the relationship and bogging them down, and just kind of like it's about holding on to the hope that things will be better, even if they're not right now, that they can get through it and they can work on it, and they don't have to lose hope in the relationship that things will change. And I love it. So there are two here, Savage Garden. Then there's Crash and Burn. I've mentioned before how much I love the song Crash and Burn. Just an ultimate sort of I'll be there for you kind of song. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Um, so beautiful. It's just a beautiful. That one is pretty romantic, but I guess in a way it doesn't have to be. It could also not be if it doesn't. Anyway, and then I Don't Care is really an interesting song to me because it's kind of like um about like observing people around, and it's just interesting observations of people. I always like that about it. Oh, and Tears of Pearls. I always love the song Tears of Pearls by Savage Garden. It's cool because it's got like very poetic lyrics that are about sadness, and yet the music contradicts it by being so fun and lively, and it's got like a disco sound to it, which I always loved. It's kind of cheesy. I got it's let's see. Get It by Sister Sisters. It's just very fun. I always like the sound of it. And I Might Tell You Tonight. Very sweet. I'm going to add it. Let's see what's next on here. Oh, no, I don't really feel like adding that. I might add it, but I don't know. That's it, bro. Um, I think I've talked in depth about this already and added the songs I wanted to add from there, but I'm not entirely sure. I think I did though already. But yeah, see, We Are Pilots and then We Are Pilots by them 2.0. And Rocket Ship I'll be adding. If I've not added, I think I did already add the Shiny Toy Gun stuff I wanted to add though in Season of Poison and 3. I won't be adding anything by Sia. I got kind of burned out. I might add some Sick Puppies stuff, because there are some things by Sick Puppies I did like. These songs. Um, Cancer's just kind of like a social. It's kind of like a. What do you call that? Sort of a look at things on a social level. About people and the way that people live such toxic lives sometimes, and how it's kind of like one of those depressing, like humanity's doomed kind of thing. So I probably won't be adding it, but it meant something to me. So like I did rip those songs before I got rid of the CD, because those were the only songs I liked. And What Are You Looking For has two different versions of it, and one of them has more of a negative bent than the other one, and I think they're both equally important and nice, and I might add both. Too Many Words is a good song. It's kind of like about like regretting things you say when you're angry, and wanting to make amends for that. And then Anywhere But Here is about being angry. It's very angsty. And this one's probably Odd One. Yeah, Odd One. I don't remember what White Balloon sounded like, but I must have loved it, so I'll probably be adding it. I always like the song Odd One. It's kind of self-explanatory, like what it's about, but based on the title. So I'll be adding that. I'll be adding a lot of songs from Akasa. Again, it's not actually as many songs as it looks like it is. This one's Kanaga is just very fun. Like very funk kind of sound. Akasa is a very motivational sort of song. Hot in July is an interesting song. It's in English. It's got like a really cool, like relaxing sound to it. I love the song in Apoy Vitor. It's kind of about like when you it's kind of about like deciding that you're not going to fall for the same person again um who hurt you so badly, and that the future you had with them you can't look at again, that you would no longer have that future. And like if they wanted that future with you, and if they wanted to really come back in your life, they'd have to prove it. Dead Man Walking's is cool because it's like it's got this thing where the lyrics are sort of about like saying how the person destroyed them when they left, but now that things are better. But kind of like looking back at it, sort of in a comical way. And then the music's really fun and catchy. And it's one of the first songs I heard by Smiley way back then. Pantofi Alcuvaya. I always loved that song. I translated the lyrics once, and it's about kind of wishing like if you could just be in someone else's shoes for a day, just knowing what it would be like. and how people wish that, but they don't really know what it is they're wishing for, and it wouldn't necessarily make them happier. It's just an interesting song. Um, and then I Wish is really sweet, and it's kind of just like a romance ballad sort of thing. Um, Letter to You and Me is all right, but I don't really listen to it that often. Oh, Our Threes, I think, is the one that gets really kind of like fun and cheery music wise. And there's Criminal, which is a very fun song. Like you see, I'm like probably going to add like all these. Um, Pretend Day is another good one. Faiche Fach is another good one where it's kind of like running into somebody who's from your past, and that's a good song. Stupid Man's a fun song. It's self-explanatory from the title. Like this guy drinks and so his girlfriend kicks him out for drinking. Um I actually don't remember what conversatie sounds like. Um Another Day is a good one. And Nu Desert and Jats, it's very, very romantic, very, very sweet ballad. And Run by Snow Patrol is a very motivational kind of song. I take it to be anyway. So I'll probably be adding it. Of course, I'll be adding Synchronized by Jarvis Cocker. Very addictive song. The lyrics are so good. I love all the metaphors within them. And again, like all throughout my library, I've got like these things here and there where it's mentioning the names of the people who actually sang in La La Band. Yeah, but I added a bunch of songs already from La La Band. All right. So Soul Decision, I don't know how many. Okay, these. That's actually the whole album. So some of these I will be adding, some of them I won't be. But I think I might have actually already added them. So what's kind of crazy is like very disco funk. I mean, most of the songs off of there are. No One Does It Better, slow. I used to think it was kind of boring. Sometimes it is kind of boring. I Don't Need Anyone, it's kind of cheesy pop sound. Feeling You is, it's got like a nice groovy sound to it. It's kind of similar in a way to Faded as far as theme goes, because with Feeling You, he's like talking about this attraction to somebody. It's kind of like one-sided. Faded, it's like he's actually now become more acquainted with this girl. Like they're friends, and he's hoping that it won't be one-sided forever. Let's Do It Right. It's kind of slow and boring. It's a good song. It's just kind of slow. Only in My Mind has a really cool sound to the music, and I always liked it. But again, it's kind of closed off more, like Feeling You, where it's this kind of like unrequited thing, or the person maybe even doesn't even know that he feels that way about them. Stay, I don't remember how that one goes. It's probably slow. I don't know. I don't remember Baby Come Back. I do really love Gravity. Gravity was actually really popular for a while, when it came out. But I always love the music video. It has like this. It's set in a bowling alley. It's just like really 90s, very 90s. Kind of look and everything and the sound of it. Yeah, next time's all right. So yeah, like I love this album. So the fun thing about this, like this came out a year before we left for Europe. And then when like I would sometimes look for this CD, but I wouldn't find it. And then when so there were these there were these kind of on post stores that would have a whole variety of things, and there would be a section of these stores called Power Zone. And Power Zone would have a selection of CDs, and they would be CDs that were like US import CDs for people who couldn't find those CDs in the CD stores in Europe, because some of those CDs were not released in Europe. And I would always look for certain ones, certain artists. They didn't have them, and then so when I would go to the Power Zone, different Power Zones, and they didn't have them, and then finally one time, and it was right before we were about to leave Europe and go back to the States, they had the CD at one of the Power Zones, and someone nice actually bought the CD and gave it to me as a farewell present. And then I listened, like, and at first, like the first time I listened to it, I just wasn't really mature enough to uh, appreciate the meanings of the songs, and so I didn't really think much of the lyrics of the songs. I didn't necessarily uh, get into it that much. And then later on, I listened to it when I was like an adult, and I loved a large amount of the songs on there. And just kind of like rediscovering it, I realized, I think actually too, I heard some of it later on in my teens and found that I liked a lot of it, but it just took some re-listens to get really into that Soul Decision CD. I mentioned this before, but with the Soul Savers, The Light, The Dead Sea, I don't really like to listen to songs from Soul Savers separately. I like listening to the songs intact with the whole album, so I'm not that into that. So I probably won't be adding anything from there. I don't know why it's got to. Oh, that's why. All right, so if I haven't, I think I have though already added that. I will be adding that song. That's weird. Okay, I don't know what's wrong there. I have the double CD of The Sound of Arrows CD. So one of them is Voyage, and then the other one is an instrumental CD of the songs from it. But I don't know why. I just like, so the whatever you call that, like CD data isn't filled in correctly. So I'll just have to look through that later on YouTube and just select songs here and there that I know I like. I don't know why my finger's hurting. Sorry. Um, where was I? Okay, so Studio Killers. I might add some songs here and there. I like Eros and Apollo. I like All Men Are Pigs. And I love Friday Night Gurus. And I love Funky at Heart. So those are the songs I would end up adding from Studio Killers. And it's funny because when I first heard Studio Killers, I could not stand them. Like, I did not like the sound at all. And then when I heard Funky at Heart, that completely changed. And I was like, wow, they're actually very good. And Grand Finale, I'll definitely be adding. That one has like the coolest music, I think, of all the Studio Killers songs. There's a reflection on my laptop, so it's kind of hard for me to see as I'm doing this. I don't know whether I'll be adding anything off of the Subways. I did love the song Oh Yeah, so I might add that. I might. If I add anything off of Avalanche by Sufjan Stevens, it'll be Chicago. Just one version of it. This has multiple versions of the song Chicago, but it's one of those songs that I don't want to listen to that often, but it's good. And I like the descriptions and the lyrics. It's really cool. Sugar Babes. There are various Sugar Babes songs I love that I'll be adding. I love Hole in the Head. I love Caught in a Moment. Caught in a Moment's very romantic. Anyway, those definitely I'll be adding those too. Oh, of course, the Sisters EP Babies. I think I already added that. I added all the Pulp stuff already, though. Kind of. Let's see. Van? What is Van? Oh, Bass Nectar Butterfly. Yeah, that's all right, but it's more dubstep, and I'm not that into that kind of sound that often. So, this is a bunch of songs off of one of my mix CDs. And I'll probably be adding some of them. Little Lover So Polite's a good one. Border's good. I think I already added those to Magic Position, and no, I didn't add Accident Emergency. Now I think about it. Not yet. I will, though. Secret Crowds, Blueprints. If I find Blueprints, I'll add it. I don't know if I'll find it. I already added songs from Apocalypso. I don't know what by request is going to show. Oh, it's a Boyzone song. I don't necessarily feel like adding that one. I like Boyzone, but I don't necessarily like that one that much. And Everything You Want by Vertical Horizon. I always liked that song, so I will be adding it. And then, of course, there's more of those. Let's see, what is this? Oh, 85% Proof Deluxe Edition. So I've actually added this 3 times. Okay, well, there are some songs off of the Will Young CD that I do like. This one. Just kind of depends. I love Promise Me. I love Revolution. I love Like a River. Like a River is very haunting. Very gripping song. Joy is a really fun one. Thank You is very heartfelt and intense. I don't remember some of these. Like, I don't remember Dare. I love You Keep On Loving Me. So I'll probably add that. It was a good CD. Let's see, what is this? Oh, Echoes by Will Young also. I will definitely, I think I already added this though. I will add Come On. I will add Lie Down Next to Me if I didn't already. I will add I Just Wanna Love Her. I know I added that one already. I don't know if I added that, but I will if I didn't. And then some of these I don't even remember, so I wouldn't be adding them necessarily. What is this? Oh, Sunrise Inc. featuring Delia, Love Me. I love that song. I will be adding it, definitely. Very fun Romanian pop song. My computer's making those sounds again. And I'm guessing that this song is by Cerebro. It's a Cerebro song. It's an alright song, but I don't necessarily know that I'll add it. Kinda grew out of it, in a way. Worlds Apart with Curly and Seven Lions is a really good one. It's really more dance, kind of dubstep, so I don't necessarily know. I will be adding Dilemma, which is Accent featuring Mariam. I got that stuck in my head for a while. Where's the cursor? Can't see. There's a glare. I will be adding Adriana to my Dakata. It was very addictive when it first came out. I still love it though. It's that one kind of has like almost like a cheesy pop rock sound to it, but I still like it. Accent and Ronnie Bass Roller every time is kind of good, but I don't like it that much. So I won't be adding it. Deep Central Girl is a really good one. It's kind of like a slow, trancy song. Dorian Popa, Pedlacotel. It's a very fun song. I remember when it came out and I was so excited. Morandi, Living Without You. I love that song. I will definitely be adding it. It's one of those songs that when you listen to it, it could either be seen as like very, like you could get really into the music and be like, this song sounds so cheerful. And then other times you listen to it and it's like so sad. Sorry, Inima. I will be adding Inima. It's one of my favorite songs by Sorry. Yay, Sayer. I will be adding one. That's pretty much my favorite song by Yesayer. Although I also love some other songs by Yesayer, so I'll be adding those too. And then the zombies, I will be adding that because that's a classic. It's one of those songs that sometimes you do kind of get sick of, but there are times where it's like alright to listen to. And then here are all the unknowns. And I don't know what I'll find in this. So I can just like click through those a little bit. Okay, so what this one has, I should actually turn it. Okay, there we go. That helps. There. That's an alright song, but I actually didn't rip it to my computer for myself. I ripped it for somebody else to make a mixed CD. What is on here? Oh, this must actually be Architecture in Helsinki. And yet I only put that one in. Yeah, I'll be adding some things by Architecture in Helsinki. Actually, no, this is a mixed CD with a lot of Architecture in Helsinki, so it means it has other songs in it too, and I just forgot to update it with the songs that are actually on there. And this is another one of my mixed CDs, I can see that. So I will be adding those. And I'll be adding, that would be the fourth one. What is the fourth one? Oh, the fourth one is the one I made of the songs that I listened to when I was writing Pet Named. The other one was songs I listened to when writing Marian's journal. Random Good. I don't know what's on Random Good. It's another mix CD. It's not clear what's on here. Okay. Some of these I might just add, since they are mixed CDs already, I might just add them separately also later. Yeah, this is a mixed CD. Different songs, different artists by different. Yep. So that'll be fun. And let's see what's here. So that was an unknown album there. This one has track 8 and track 11. I don't know what this is. Okay. Fear Inside. Oh yeah. Yeah, I used to watch the music video for Fear Inside at the library with headphones because I didn't have a computer when it came out. And then I was really embarrassed anytime anybody would walk by because it was like, it's such an intense video and everything, and yeah, so I would get embarrassed whenever I play that. It's not a song really to play in. Well, actually, no, it's fine to play in public, but I mean the music video is kind of it's embarrassing to play in public. Okay. And Conversation Isn't the Point by The Servant. I love that song. I'll probably be adding it. What I really love about that song is not just like music-wise. The music is very erratic and all over the place. But the story within the song of Conversation Isn't the Point. It's very interesting because in the first verse, the guy is describing being at a payphone, and he's trying to reach somebody, and it has something to do with a relationship. Or actually, no, he's not the one in the payphone. The girl is the one at the payphone, and he describes her in vivid detail. And then he's singing in the chorus about how things are still difficult even when you're in a relationship, or even when you are happy because you're in love. You still have to deal with all these other things that can bog you down. And then in the second verse, he's describing how actually everything described in the first verse didn't even happen. And that it's just a concept. And so it just kind of goes on with that sort of like the idea of like how you can make up all these things in your mind of like love and even build up a relationship to a certain point in your head that's like not what it actually really is. And it's just a really fascinating song. Like the more you think about it, the more you discover kind of. And that's what I really like about it. Oh, I love this mix CD. I forgot about it. So these are some different track 3. I don't know what track these. Some different things I will definitely be adding. So that'll be fun. Okay, so this was second, and that was third, and this one's fourth then. Oh, In the Blink of an Eye by 18's a very lovely love ballad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can see actually here that this is a bunch of different. This is definitely a mixed CD. Yeah, I'll definitely be adding all of these if I've not added them already. That's Bag Raiders. That's one's Curly, of course. I don't like the music video for Sunlight by Bag Raiders, but I was so excited about the song Sunlight when it first came out because I was like, oh my goodness, it's Bag Raiders and Dan Black, and I love Dan Black. Okay, so here we go. Everybody in Love's an alright song. I don't remember if it's by that boy band that went up against Girls Aloud or if it's somebody else. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this must just be a bunch of random unknown artists' songs all throughout. I think that's Purity Ring. It's okay. Misshapes, obviously Pulp. That's Smiley. I will be adding that. I love that song. It's very motivational. Waiting Alone, Shy Toy Guns. I'll be adding. I think I already added that. I'm not that into Nero. I liked them. I loved certain songs, but then I kind of fell away from liking them as much. Fountain by Who Am I? The Deadlock I'll definitely be adding. And Sever is also by them. 1A is actually a song by Frank Music. And I doubt whether I will actually be adding that one. Okay, what is that? Body Ache. I don't know who did that. Maybe Purity Ring. I don't know. Ting Ting, Alexander Stan. I don't necessarily like Ting Ting. I probably won't be adding it. Dear Nicole, of course. Instrumental. That's Frank Music. Headlights might be Morning Parade, which I like them, but I don't know if I'll be adding much by Morning Parade. Where was I? Okay, Shadow Play. I think I already added that. You Give Me Something by James Morrison. I think I already added that. I Am on My Home, My Oh. Let's see. No, I don't really want to add anything. Panic at the Disco. Not really. 1 Mile is a Frank Music song. I don't know who does that. And if I can't remember it, I probably won't be adding it. Okay, On My Own by Yasmin. I do love that one. I'll be adding it. Okay, I don't know who does that. Okay, let's see. No More Running Away. That's Air Traffic. I did add that one. I don't know what track 5 is. I'd have to find that out. Tumbling Down by Escobar is a very serene, atmospheric song I will be adding. I don't know what track 6 is. Okay. Okay, let me just... Let me see if I can find anything I feel I talked about here. Because a lot of these are the same albums broken up. Polish Girl by Neon Indian I will absolutely be adding. I forget about that song often. And then I'll remember it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I love that song. So Love Strikes by Escobar will be adding. I don't know what that one is. Oh my goodness, and a lot of accent. A lot. And Alina Ermaya. I will be adding lots of Alina Ermaya. Of course. Some Ono Vyatsa stuff. And Andra. Love that song. Very positive, very uplifting and motivational. Andrea Balan. I love Andrea Balan. She's so like very pop. How else to word it? She's just got this like really nicer like bubblegum kind of pop to her music, and I absolutely love it. It's very popcorn, very Romanian popcorn. But I love it. Her songs often have like very simple lyrics, but I still really like it. What on earth? No. I'm sorry. Didn't expect that. Okay, where was I? So I will be adding Andrea Balan. Andrea Leonte, I will be adding him too. I forget that I like that song. And it's one by Pulp. If I've not already added, I will be. Asgia King and Crown, that was actually a song that was introduced to me by a fellow I Am Who Am I fan, and I love it. I will probably be adding it because I really liked it. Ask for More. I don't know what Ask for More is or who does it. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Yes, I will be adding Alden featuring Michael S. Leaving You. I forgot all about that one. I like that song. I'm not adding Runaway. I don't know what before and after is. Blue. Obviously. I think I already added that. Bogdan Hila. I love that song. I will be adding it. It's got a really romantic, it's just a really romantic song. Bonafide 11. Boracay, I already added, I think. And then some Boyzone stuff I'll be adding, definitely. And Breaky. Damn You Beat. I'll absolutely be adding. I love that song so much. It's so romantic. Celia, Poveste Mia, of course. It's one of the most beautiful Romanian songs. Chasing Kites, I'm on my Who Am I, obviously I'll be adding. I don't know necessarily that I'd be adding that. Cher Lloyd and Caroline Alley are beautiful people. It's alright. I mean, I do love it, but I don't know necessarily if I'd want to hear it if it just randomly came on or not. Chris Malinchak, So Good to Me, is a very fun sort of song. I'll add it. I'll probably be adding these as well. I forgot that Daddy's Groove Stellar. I love that song and I forgot all about it. So I'll absolutely be adding Stellar. It's one song that's like really peaceful, but then it's also very dance and very fun. Daily. Obviously, Dan Black, Raw. I will be adding Darren Hayes and Dear Prudence Coming Apart Again. I love Dear Prudence Coming Apart Again. It's a very heartfelt ballad. A tearjerker sometimes. Deep Zone Project Made for Loving You. I forget about this one. This one's very very romantic. The video is super cool. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh. Alright, Dima. Oh, actually, before I Dylan Francis featuring Totally Extinct Dinosaurs. I forget how you say that. Anyway, but Without You, I forgot about that one. I do really, 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 really love that one. It perfectly sums up how it is when you have a heartbreak and you're trying to get over it, and how that is where you're just kind of like you don't want to do anything for a long time, and then one day you get up and you're better. Finally. Dima, Angel. I love the song Angel by Dima. You'll hear it sometimes in the background of certain parts of Pariku Piazza and Dono Piazza. Dirty South and Alesso, City of Dreams featuring Ruben Hayes. I think I like that one, but I don't actually even remember it that well. Disco Dine, Synchronize featuring Jarvis Cocker. Of course, I'll add that. Do You, which is actually Ed Druitt's cover of it. It's pretty good. I would add that Ed Druitt Drunk Dial, but I don't know if that's actually available on YouTube anymore or not. Ellen Levon, I forgot about that one. Dancing to the Same Song. I love that song. It's just so catchy and it's just really cool because it's about like sort of like a long distance sort of thing where it's like you feel closer to the other person because you're both dancing to the same song. Anyway, very self-explanatory in the title. That's still good. Wild Child's a good song, very fun. Allie White, Love Again is kind of a tearjerker, but I like it. Everybody in Love, I think that one's okay. Fady Can't Love Go is a really sweet song, just about how he's trying to reassure a girl that he's not gonna leave her. Fear and Loathing, I think I already added that one. It's pretty good. Fly Project, Back in My Life, is kind of like a sequel to Goodbye, theme-wise, but it's pretty good. I might add it. And I love the song Goodbye. I think I already added it though. And then Friends Like This 2010 is Frank Music. From Me to You is Frank Music. Gary Goes Cinema is a pretty good song. I love that song. I think I'll add it. Ew. Sorry. That's not something I added of my own accord. That was actually something I added just because my mom wanted it. I hate that song. Sorry. Anyway, not my type of music. Anyway, Forever and a Night by Girls Aloud. I love that song. Sorry. If I come across some sort of classic, it's not necessarily something I like, but it's just something I added on because I was putting it on mix CD. It doesn't necessarily mean I like it. It's just something that like I gave to somebody as a gift. There are some songs like that, so like that's one of them, and I'll probably delete that. But I forgot it was on there, so sorry. I never liked that guy's voice. He's just no. I'm sorry. Oh, where was I? All Girls Aloud stuff I'll add if I've not added already. Give Me a Chance by Retro Culture I'll probably add because it's good. Good Morning by Ed Druid, I love that song. If it exists on YouTube, I will add it, but I don't know if it does. The Heaths of Thornton ambient mix is actually Frank music. Then there's a bunch of Hurt songs. A bunch of Hurt songs that I love and will probably be adding. James Blake Retrograde, I forgot about that one. It's alright. I like it, but I don't know. I forget about that one. Jerome featuring Ace Young, Don't Walk Away. I liked it when I first heard it, and then I got sick of it pretty soon after. Jessica D. Hero is a fun sort of Romanian pop song. Joe featuring Randy Punavari Viitoare. Love that song. Joy Machine, About You, About Me. I thought that one was Depeche Mode the first time I heard it, and then I realized it wasn't. And so I was trying for a very long time to find out who actually did the song. This was back when it was uploaded to Groove Shark saying it was Depeche Mode, and it wasn't. And then I found out it was by Joy Machine, and I downloaded it, and I love the song so much. I will be adding it. It does sound to me a lot like Depeche Mode, but it isn't. I don't remember who Julia Fordham is, so I probably just downloaded that for some mix CD for somebody else. NLT Karma. That one's okay. I don't know necessarily if I'll add it. There are certain songs by NLT I did like. Karma is okay. Cascade Eyes. I don't remember that one. I must have liked it, but I don't remember it. Kids in Space Ghost featuring Dan Black. I will add that. I love the song. I didn't realize it was a sample the first time I heard it. And Claxton's Show Me a Miracle I will be adding. Chris Menace featuring Julian Hamilton of the Presets Higher Love. It's a really good song. I will be adding it. La La Band Forever Forever. If I can find that, I will be adding it. Labyrinth Earthquake is alright. I don't know if I'll add it though. Last Time, I don't know if I'll add it. Might add it. Lady Hawk Black and White, I will be adding that. The Land Below, This Boy's in Love cover of the Presets song. I do really like that, so I will be adding it. And Je T'aime by Olivia Hodar featuring Mona. I will be adding that, but I hope to find a version of it that's just the audio, because the video always kind of bothered me. Because of the... Anyway, Make You Happy by Mika I'll be adding. And Marius featuring Redhead, Love is Blind, I love that song, I will be adding it. Marius Rain, I love that song, I will be adding it. And then there's a bunch of Max Barsky, which I don't know whether I will add or not. I added some already. Maxim Vralsate, I love that song, I will be adding it. Mika Celebrate, I think I already added it. Let's see. And there are some songs by Morandi I'll be adding, and Need You 100%, I like that song, I'll add it. Let's see. Passing Note is Frank music. And some Play and Win songs. I'll be adding Lady by Play and Win and Yabi B. It's a Pope. Pope. Some songs by Raluca I'll add All For You by Raluca and Surrendered My Love by Raluca. Very fun dance songs. I'll be adding Randi featuring Adi and Nadir Piete Nata. Really sad song, but I like it still. Rita Ora, I Will Never Let You Down. I forgot about that one, but I do love it. Sandra in Obsession, I love that song. I will be adding it. And Her with Marios Modelku. Tejos Kumintama. I will be adding Say Lulu, Better in the Dark. It's a good one. I will be adding that one. And Say Lulu, Everything We Touch. I will be adding. I like that one. And Only the Horses. I think I already added, but if I didn't, I will. Invisible Light, I'll probably add. Cerebro, Angel's Kiss, I already added. I might add Gun and Malchik, but I don't know. Let's see. Shores is Frank Music. I don't know what Sky is. Skylar Grey, Back from the Dead. I don't know. I don't know. Sunburn, Raindrops featuring Curly is an alright song. I'll probably add it. Snow Patrol, New York is okay. It's really depressing though, so I don't know necessarily that I'll add it. Let me see. Oh, Eric Sade. I forgot about him. Yeah, there are some songs by Eric Sade I would definitely add. I just forgot about him. Let's see. Trupa Zero, About You. I don't remember that. I might add it once I listen to it. Adi Asera Tiam Lat Basma is a very fun Romanian song, and I adore it, and I will probably add it. Vinci Idea of Happiness. I forgot that I like that song. I love it. I will be adding it, definitely. White Rabbit's Percussion Gun. I don't even remember. Oh, yes, I do. I do. I don't know if I'll add it, though. I forgot about Percussion Gun. It's an alright song. You Don't Know by Will Young is a good one. Tell Me the Worst is a good one. X1 Wet 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 played a lot on the radio in Italy, and I loved it. And it took me forever to find it, and I will be adding it because it was like, oh my goodness, I was just like so excited about that. So excited to have heard it. You Are Here is Frank Music. I take it this is a Cerebral song, but I don't even know what it is. Bridge to Nowhere is alright. Ed Druitt Summer is a good song. If I find it, I'll add it. Escapee remix. I love the song Escapee by Architecture in Helsinki. I'll definitely add that. Listen to My Heart is Frank Music. No Idea is Frank Music. I think Starlight might be Muse. Song Starlight. It's alright. Still. I don't know what track 01 is, or 0202 track 2. Dance floor at them. I've already added. Almadia I've already added. Thank You could either be a Will Young song, or it could even be a Frank Music song, because they both have a song called Thank You. Track 02, I don't know. Watch Me Fade is Frank Music. With Your Love is Sarah Lloyd, and I will be adding it, but I'll be adding the version with Mike Posner because I like it better. I don't necessarily like the US version. Why on earth? Honestly, I don't even understand, like, why the US version replaced a version that had an American artist doing the feature with the song in the first place. Like, why do that? What was the reason that they did? I don't know what 030CD03 track 3 is. I don't know who does it. Forever and a Day is Frank Music. Map is Frank Music. Track 03, I don't know who does it. When I See You by Moog is a very fun song, and I will be adding it. Forever and a Day is Frank. Oh, I already said that. Didn't Know My Name is Frank Music. Inside I Want You by. I think that one is actually DJ Project or Play and Win. I don't remember. But I do love that song. It's very fun. Actually, I think I already added that. The Line, I think, might be Frank Music as well. Shark in the Water, I already added. Track 04, I don't know what it is. Army of Love, I've already added, I think. And there's another Frank Music song. Track 05, I don't know who does it. When It Rains by Nadia Ali, I will be adding. It's a very fun song. Disco Romancing by Elena Georgette. Very fun song. I think I already added it though. Let me see. I'm going to try to. Show Me by Jessica Studd is a very good one. I'll be adding. Big by Sneaky Sound System. I forgot about that song. I love it. It's awesome. Mr. Saxo Beat, obviously I will be adding that, but I think I already did. Time is running out. I might add by Muse. It's pretty good still. Track 07, I don't know who that is. Fix Me by Nicola Roberts. If I can find it, I will add it. The Notice by Nadia Ali is very fun. I like it, and I will probably add it. Let's see. Me and You by Nero is a good one. I'll probably add it. Probably. Gosh, there's so much here. It's just Frank music. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Little Boots cover of Leaves, really cool, so I'll probably add it. What on earth? Oh, I actually came to the end of the list. Look at that. Okay, Marionette by Antonia. I love that song. It was actually the first song I heard by Antonia. And I love it, and I forgot all about that one. I will add that. Let's see. I will not be adding the cover of Black and Gold by Ellie Goulding. It was okay for a while, but I just kind of got sick of it. Just being honest. Okay. On the Metro by Girls Aloud, I forgot all about that song. I love it. I will add it. Beautiful 'Cause You Love Me by Girls Aloud, I will add it. Absolutely. Every Now and Then, it's a good one by Girls Aloud. I'll add it. Yeah. Okay, that's all. That's the whole. That's the whole thing. That's everything. I will be adding all of that. And then I've got these playlists over here. This is all these different playlists. So I've got 00 playlist. And a lot of these are doubled. 1, 2, 2013 Hot Heat. So some of these, I don't know if I'm going to just end up... some of these, I don't know if I would end up, like just... Yeah, I don't know. Would I add them separately? Like as their own playlists? you know what I mean? Like have like duplicate of the playlist on YouTube, or do I want to actually add the songs from these playlists onto the super large playlist? I might do both. Yeah, so that's interesting too. I am car grad trip list to and car grad trip. There was some graduation that would take a long time in the car to drive, and I don't remember whose graduation it might have been. And my mom said she wanted me to make a relaxing playlist for the relaxing CD, mix CDs for our way there and our way back. And so I tried my best. So there's some here that are because of that. Yeah. 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 Fall 2014. These are all kinds of stuff. Some of these are things that were helpful when I was writing different books, but not all of it. Some of these were gifts. I would make a playlist and make a mix CD. As you see, there's some Mother's Day gifts in here. And stuff from my dad sometimes stuff from my sister. Yep. And that is not what that sounds like that means. That actually does not mean that. That it's I'll go to it. Here you go. See? That's what that means. Pop E. Pop E. Just pop-ish music. It does not mean like I didn't even know who Poppy was back then, so I was like, no. That's just the title of this playlist. Doesn't mean anything. Okay. That would have been fine though. I mean, if I did have um if I did have my computer does not like being on this long, so I'm just gonna go away from this. But anyway, just to kind of let you know, those are songs I'll be adding. Anyway, thank you for listening. I'm sorry I didn't go as in depth as I probably wanted to, but I think part of that is that some of it's kind of like repeats where I've already talked about some of these songs already and what I liked about them. Yeah, I'll finish up soon. I'll finish up the making of the large playlist using my music library, my old music library, like these playlists here and all the rest of the artists and stuff. Anyway, so thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Hope you have a lovely day. I'll probably stream later on, and I'm going to be finishing up uploading some parts of the book that I'm reading currently. I'm actually not done reading that book. It's just I only have like a little bit left of that book, so I just went ahead and started uploading parts of it, and so I'm gonna be finishing up uploading that and making those videos all public, and then I'll also be updating that large playlist with my music library. That's my plan. And then also my other plan has to do with these books here. These books. Anyway. Thank you for watching or listening. Have a great day. Goodbye for now.